Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Mr. Zelensky sounds the alarm. It seems like the Russians are preparing a massive missile attack on Ukraine. I have two articles here to support that claim, one coming from Zelensky, the other one coming from their military authorities. I'm going to start with Ukraińska Pravda. They're both from Ukraińska Pravda, but the one with the military authorities warning that Russia increases number of missile carriers in the Black Sea. That is usually a massive attack. And I'm going to put that together with what Zelensky comes and says, and you're going to realize that that's an imminent threat. So let's start with this article first. As I said, Ukraińska Pravda, Russia increases number of missile carriers in the Black Sea. So see how many. This is today is the 15th of October 2023. The Russians have increased the presence of missile carriers in the Black Sea, deploying 2 more frigates in addition to a submarine. So it's Ukraine's Southern Defense Forces. And I'm quoting, their total Kalibr missile firepower can be up to 20 missiles. The threat of missile attacks is rated as very high. All right, not that kind of high, but different kind of high. Let's go to the next article where we have Zelensky panicking. And it's not necessary that you should trust Zelensky, but I trust him here or there because of the first article. Again, Ukraińska Pravda, October 15th, 2023. Zelensky calls on local authorities, energy companies and telecom operators to prepare for Russian attacks. Put this together with the other one, and oh yeah, your cock is in right there. Your cock is in between your anyway. Zelensky stresses that there will be more attacks carried out by Russian forces on Ukrainian energy facilities as winter approaches, and calls on local authorities, energy companies, and telecom operators to prepare for this. That means you're going to work harder, and I'll be in charge of you working harder. Basically, we must be aware that there will be more such Russian attacks as on Sunday in Kherson. With the approach of winter, more on power generation facilities on the network. You have to be prepared for that. We have strengthened our air defense as much as possible, as much as we can in the current conditions, and we agree with partners that left you for Israel on such steps in protection that have not been previously applied. But in addition, much will depend on the readiness of our local authorities, in particular in cities, preparatory work of energy companies and telecom operators. Everyone must do their part, including you. So, well, we'll find out. The thing is, almost every time the Russians increase their number of missile carriers in the Black Sea, then they launched a missile attack on Ukraine. Not all the time, but about 98% of the times, I would say, maybe 95. So we'll see. They don't just bring them around just to look at the Ukrainian coast and then go back. At least that was my impression. So we'll find out if it's going to be tomorrow or the next day, usually the first 48 hours. And remember, the Russians haven't conducted a massive missile strike in some time. They struck with drones, starting after the Russian fleet headquarters in Sevastopol was destroyed by those 2 missiles. I think there were two missiles, Storm Shadow missiles. Successful operation for the Ukrainians. Then the Russians every day they launched about 30 to 35 drones in Odessa, Nikolaev, Ismail, and Reni ports. So we'll see what's going to happen now with missiles. Winter's coming, and these guys indeed, they will destroy their energy facilities and infrastructure, like last year. But I think the Ukrainians right now are in deeper doo-doo than they were last year. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.